Hello friends, I am Nehar back again. So we are discussing Armstrong number today. Now what is an Armstrong number? Armstrong number is a number which has the cubes of its digits, the sum of the cubes of its digits equal to the number itself. If this is so, then this number is known as the Armstrong number. For example, a number 153 cube of 1 plus the cube of 5 plus the cube of 3. This means the sum of the cubes of its digits is equal to the number itself. Then it is an Armstrong number. So let us see. 1 cube is 1, 5 cube is 125, and 3 cube is 27. And what is the total? 7 plus 5, 12 plus 1, 13. 1 carry over. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 1. Now this number is an Armstrong number. Now the problem is, how will you find the digits of a number? Now to find the digits of a number, before taking up an Armstrong number, I am taking a program, write a program to print digits of a number. Now number has to be input by the user itself. So let us begin. First, rem to print digits of a number. 20 is input. Find the input. Take out a number from the user input. Take a number from user. Enter a number. This is the input. Now what I have to do, I have to find out the digits, separate digits of this number n. Now what is the logic behind this program? First of all, I am taking things into the rough work. This is a rough column. Now this is the number. Suppose the number is 153. Suppose it is the number. Now for 153 I have to take the separate digits 1, 5, 3 or 3, 5, 1, whatever. How I will find out the separate digits? First of all, I have to divide this number 153 by 10. In exact calculation, the result will be 15.3. Right? How we will divide? This is 10. This is 153. I am here writing the question. 10 ones are 10. 53 left. 10 fives are 50. Now what is the remainder? 3. Now instead of taking the fraction part, if I have to take the remainder part will be what is my requirement? That is 3. Yes or no? By dividing a number by 10, I have to take out the remainder. Now for remainder we use the mod operator. In basic we have modulus operator. In C or Java we have a percentage used as a modulus operator. The work of modulus is to find the remainder in division. If anything is remaining, it will find out it will be calculated through modulus operator. Okay, I will tell you how it will work, the entire thing. So the first thing I have to use is the modulus operator. The other thing I have to use is I have to reduce the number one slowly, because first I have to divide 153 by 10, then I have to divide 15 by 10, then I have to divide 1 by 10, and then 0 by 10. The number I have to divide will keep on changing until it becomes 0, because we cannot divide 0 by 10. We have to repeat these steps. Now what are the steps? First step is I have to find the remainder. Suppose I am taking a variable a, it will find the modulus of the number n mod 10. N is my number. Okay, n mod 10 will find out the remainder after dividing n by 10. Remainder after dividing n by 10. Okay, the next thing I have to do, I have to reduce the number. B is equal to, I have to reduce the number n by 10. After dividing the number by 10, I will get the integer portion as 15. Okay, so this is what I want. And then I will get the digits in A, that I will use that, I will process that. Whatever I have to do, I will process that digit. Suppose I have to print, so I will print A. Okay, then what I will do, I will reduce the value of n, because first I have to divide 153 by 10 and then find out the remainder, and then I have to divide 15 by 10, and then only I will get 5, right? So for reducing the number, I am writing n is equal to b. Now my new number is b, and these steps will be repeated how many times? While n is greater than 0. 40, first step is a is equal to n mod 10, find the remainder. B is n divided by 10, reducing the number. 60 is using the digit, I have to just print it, print A. 70, changing the value of n is equal to b. 80, now repeat. And now end. While, end of while. 90 is end. Now how it will work? this is I'm just writing the end of the loop. This means this is all these all things are in a loop. So what will happen to this program? Suppose n is, I'm doing the dry run here. This number is suppose 153. So while n is greater than 0, the condition is true. A is n mod 10. N is 153. 153 mod 10 means after dividing 153 by 10, what is the remainder? After dividing 153 by 10, was it a remainder? 3. So A will have 3. B, n divided by 10. N is 153 divided by 10 will get 15.3. Whole number is 15. Okay. Now print A. This is the output window I am making. Print A means, first of all, it will enter a number 153. Suppose I have given. So print A will print 3 first. Now n is equal to b. It means n will be now 15. And while it will again go back to the loop. When it will go back, it will again check the value of n. N is greater than 0. Yes, true. If n is greater than 0, then it will find a n mod 10. That is, after dividing 15 by 10, what is the remainder? Now divide 15 by 10. When you divide 15 by 10, you will get 10 ones are 10 and remainder is 5. Now 5 will be stored in variable a. After dividing, n mod 10 means dividing value of n is 15 by 10, you get the remainder 5. Okay. Now b is equal to n divided by 10. Reducing the number, b is now 15. B is now n divided by 10. N is 15. 15 divided by 10 is 1.5. Or 1.5 means 15 divided by 10 means 1.5. 1.5 will take the whole number as 1. Now n is equal to b. Now n is 1. Okay. The value of b is stored in n. The value 15 was stored in n. Okay. Now again, and while it will again go back to the while loop. Condition is n is greater than 0. Yes, n is greater than 0. A is equal to n mod 10. Dividing the value of n by 10, what is the remainder? Now 1 is divided by 10. Because it cannot be divided, as it is less than 10, the remainder is the value itself. So a will be 1. B is equal to, now have you understood this? In the modulus operator, if your divisor is less than the number, it will be the remainder will be the number itself. Suppose it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to 9, the remainder will remain the same number if it is less than the divisor. Modulus may e. This is the function of modulus operator. Because it cannot be divided, so this is the remainder itself. So a is n mod 10, n is 1. 1 mod 10 is 1 itself. Now b is 1 divided by 10. Now 1 divided by 10 means 0.1. It means our fraction is, the whole number we take is 0. Earlier 5 was printed, now 1 is printed and n becomes b. N is now, b is 0, the value of n becomes 0. This is the end of while loop. Again it goes back, it checks the value of n should be greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, but no, it is 0, so the loop will end and it will come back to 90 in the end of the program. So have you understood how we are printing the digits of the number? The three main steps are finding the modulus, dividing the number by 10, and using processing that number and changing the value of n, and then repeating these steps until the value of n becomes 0.